Hi there lovelies, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lauren and this is Scorpionic Readings, and today's pick a card topic is taking a look at what you are currently manifesting. So we're going to look at 3 different groups for the reading. Let's shuffle out those right away. So we're looking for groups 1, 2, and 3 today. Can we get 3 tarot cards to represent? I am going to take those. And group 3, please. Perfect. So we have group 1 is the 3 of Swords. Group 2 is the 2 of Wands. And group 3 is the 8 of Pentacles. So take as much time as you need to choose your pile or piles for today's reading. You could be manifesting multiple things at this time. When you're ready, you can head down to the description box of this video. You will find the timestamps that will take you directly to your group, and I will meet you there. Hi there, group 1. Welcome to your messages. I'm super excited to find out what you're manifesting. I'm sure you are excited too. It's been a work in progress, of course, so let's dive right in. We're gonna first look at some oracle cards to represent what energy you're putting toward this manifestation. How are you approaching it? How are you feeling about it? What is your goal and your desires with it as well? Then we're going to look into a couple different oracle decks to take a look at what actually is manifesting for you, the truth behind it, the context behind it, and furthermore with tarot we will get into all the details of it. So stay tuned for all of your messages today. It's going to be a good one. And I think I'm going to take this card. And let's grab from 2 different decks before we take a look and get going with the messages. So group 1, what are they currently manifesting? And the energy they are putting toward it. How is it going? How are they feeling about it? Let's see. This final deck to find out group 1's manifestation. Feel this one. And let's take a look. So we have here Resurrection with reprise, recovery, and comeback. I love that with the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords can be a heartbreaking situation and one that could bring you to somewhat of an ending or giving up or wanting to do so. And so I love to see resurrection with a reprise. Round 2 is coming for you guys and you're working toward, is that? Yeah. It looks like she has like pumpkins on her braid. That's what it looks like to me, which speaks of abundance. And the fall could be significant as well. Okay, let's take a look at this card. We have Parrot Spirit with Watch Your Words. Okay, and this final card is Mirror with Treat Your Body Like the Palace It Is. I love these messages so far. The other messages I just got with the Watch Your Words, it could be just simply about being mindful of how you are speaking about your progress, your wins, your setbacks even, because all of this can frame a picture in other people's minds that you cannot control how they interpret that, how they internalize it, and microaggressions they may put toward you because of disapproval of it, because of disagreement with it, even to an unconscious level that they are having. So guidance right away as you're manifesting, and I think that you have been practicing, has been very wise of you to do, which has been protecting your heart, protecting your peace in this process, doing your best to enjoy the process for what it is, and knowing that it is wise at this time to keep a lot of it more so quiet or under wraps, just not boasting and being very loud and expressive about what you have going on, but not shying away from expressing the happiness that you feel each day yeah, the parrot spirit, watch your words, expression, but keeping in mind what you're allowing, I guess, to kind of come out and be known as part of your story at this time. Treat your body like the palace it is. You're approaching manifestation as well with the mindset of self-care is a way to get ahead. Self-care is a way to progress. You're not shying away from the idea that taking time away, taking time back is actually productive. You definitely have that wisdom, you have that mindset with this manifestation in particular, and that is part of what is supporting you forward. You have a lot of support. I see that with the birds, with the music, with the harmony that's represented. A lot of peace and support. You could also, I'll just say with the cats represented here, it always makes me think of independence. So again, keeping things kind of quiet and doing so independently has been the move recently. That's how you have been approaching manifestation. Let's get just a little bit more information, if we can, about what else you have going on in terms of your approach for this manifestation. Is group 1 aware of what they're manifesting, or is this kind of generally how they've been living, feeling as of late? So we have the everything is fine, which is 10 of Swords. Okay. We have Knight of Pentacles. 9 of Swords, and we have here 9 of Wands. I think you're aware that you have been manifesting, but the pressure overall has been a lot less this time around. Like, you know what your intention is, you know what your goals are generally, and I wanted one more clarifying card. But you are not putting as much pressure on it. Generally, we see in the past cycles of manifesting, things were a lot more tense, fear-based. And I think this time you're taking it slow, you're taking it with a learned approach, with a practiced approach, and this time around, you're just taking it with more ease, generally. Ace of Swords. This was like an epiphany, like a moment of clarity brought you, or perhaps some guidance you received, really clicked with you, and you internalized that, you applied it to your situation directly, and it was an epiphany where you realized the power there is in controlling your mind, so that this time around, where things were fear-based, actions were fear-based, and all of that was involved with fear, that was counterproductive to get you forward. And so you've learned this time around, you're taking that different approach, and we're gonna see what it is that you're manifesting with this mindset, with these actions you've been taking. So let's see, what is this manifestation? We're gonna pull from a couple different oracle decks. Do you want to take this one? And then let's take a couple of these oracle to get more detailed aspects of our first card here, just to explain the context even further. Anything else here for that? Okay, and then we will grab tea leaf as well. So we have guidance with you are divinely guided. You're manifesting this time with guidance along your side. Maybe in previous rounds we talked about we're fear-based, we're anxious, and then you received some guidance that was clarity, that was an epiphany, that taught you a better way to treat yourself in this process and overall make it a more harmonious and peaceful journey, and therefore getting a more harmonious transaction and interaction with your manifestations, bringing them into you with more ease. And we have guidance coming out, so it lets me know that you're manifesting something with the help of your spiritual team, with your spiritual guides and the universe directly. This is a divine plan. This is a divine event or gift that is meant to come to you. That's why we have what you're manifesting directly involves being divinely guided toward it, because it's part of your divine plan. So let's find out with these cards, can we get more information about what this is? We have appreciation and companionship. Wow. Well, through this process, you're gaining a lot of appreciation for yourself as well as the team that surrounds you, the spiritual team, the universe, understanding the laws of the universe as a whole and having a lot of appreciation for it, having a lot of appreciation for the communication you've received and for the ability that you have with the intellect to understand that guidance. You're manifesting something big, and through that process, you're gaining a lot of appreciation for the process itself and for the way that your mind supports you in, I see the headphones, like receiving guidance, like clairaudient, hearing things, hearing messages and guidance. Through getting this manifestation, which is divinely planned for you, you're feeling close with the forces that are in effect for you, with companionship and having a lot of appreciation for it. And with treat your body like the palace it is, you're gaining a lot of self-love, companionship toward yourself, internal companionship, definitely. Watching your words can also be about how you speak toward yourself in this process. Companionship, really, really befriend yourself. Treat yourself fairly. We have Libra showing up, and yes, the moon twice. So internal aspects, watch your words toward yourself, treat yourself fairly, and bring yourself the justice you deserve. Okay, so let's continue on with what this is that you are manifesting. Yes, let's find out as much as we can know about the event or the thing itself, because we know it is destined for you. It is fated for you. Let's see. Anything else from the tea leaf here that we can get information from? Fated, I'm going to take those two. That one says something about wisdom. Love that. Is there anything else here from the tea leaf? Don't know that there is. I'm going to take the astral house, and this one I do see, so let's take a look. Okay, so what you are manifesting with the help of your spiritual team, divinely planned staff, you will be taken care of in difficult times. Beautiful, because this time around, you're hand in hand with companionship, with your team, with yourself as well. You will be taken care of. Self-care is huge, as well as self-care from external sources. Wealth, the astral house of wealth, you're manifesting. We do have the Knight of Pentacles, talked about the current in conjunction with things that talked about your previous. So this time around, the Suit of Pentacles comes in money, finances, prosperity. Your house is wealth. And so you're manifesting something with wealth, something with prosperity, and you're being taken care of generally on the way there, as well as this thing is going to take care of you very well, even in difficult times, because you will have a great amount of savings, of fallback for any difficult or challenging time that may present itself at any point in the future. Manifesting great wealth and successful outcomes to your problems. Wow. I'm getting this idea of like the magician right now too. Like the staff and the key are making me think of how the magician holds a wand, holds a chalice, holds a sword, like, and you're gaining these like objects, like these, I'm just thinking of like video games, like, I don't know, unlocking different objects, like powerful, like, I don't know what else to say to explain that, but that's what I'm thinking of. Imagery of the magician. It's like you've got your staff that helps you with one area of manifestation in life. You have the key that helps you with another area of manifestation and life, and you're just being allowed all of these resources this time around. On top of the communication you have hand in hand being divinely guided this time around with companionship, you're getting the individual resources and tools to help you in the future. Do this on your own even. Good advice from a wise person. Yes, it's like mentorship. You are an apprentice. You are learning a lot through this manifestation. It's almost like your guides have chosen the example of money to teach you about manifestation. It's like they knew that that was the best way to reach you, to open your eyes to the reality of this works. You did this. You brought this fortune right to you. It's like they've chosen like something easy to throw to you first and hold your hand through it. Not that you like need that, but if you know what I'm trying to say, like, this is what you're doing. This is the trial. You're going to learn about pentacles, about money and manifesting that. And then perhaps in a previous round, perhaps you've worked a lot with another area. Like maybe you worked a lot with the emotional space with your last time manifesting. Maybe you were trying to manifest the ability to have such self-care that you exhibit now. And we have reprise recovery. If I'm thinking of someone making a comeback, that makes me think most of in terms of like an emotional comeback from like they are stepping out again, they are ready again, they're putting themselves out there again. The emotional aspects have been healed and they're ready for a comeback and a reprise. And so this whole idea of like having these different elements that the magician holds, one of them currently may be an aspect of the suit of pentacles, so holding a pentacle. And then we have another. So in the past round, that has been significant. We've talked about you having been through this before, but in a different way. And so maybe the focus that time around was the suit of cups, which was emotional. You worked through some challenge, heartbreak, there's the Three of Swords, everything is fine, and emotional, end of the road. Anxiety, fear, you work through that. We see the self-love that is huge this time around that you have practiced and you're using a lot right now. So yes, you're slowly unlocking different levels to mastery, to the full magician. That's what I'm feeling. So emotions, we're on to finances. Let's see what else we are manifesting. Crown, honor and respect will come to you, as well as Rose with romance in the air. So many different elements coming in. Yeah, romance could be a little side note to this manifestation as well. It could be directly an effect of the self-love you've been practicing. You're becoming so much more attractive because of your own self-love. That is very apparent. Romance is in the air. Honor and respect will come to you. Yeah, you'll be honored and respected as an individual when perhaps you felt so much so like you were longing for companionship, like you were longing for approval from groups of people, from peers, and yes, and finally for one reason or another, you're gaining more power, you're becoming more attractive through your healing and through your learning as well, that a lot of honor and respect is being placed on you from external forces that you did not expect. Everything is, appreciation coming toward you as well. You're getting what you've always deserved, the kind of support, advice, encouragement, camaraderie that you've always deserved, but it is finally going to be coming to you. Because there's so much you're learning in this manifestation process that you're just becoming so much more wise overall, becoming a very wise person, and that wisdom is translating into many areas of life. It helps you become more emotionally intelligent in your relationships, in how you deal with people, and so it helps in so many ways. It makes total sense that people will be attracted to you as you're learning all of this. Okay. Furthermore, what you are manifesting, the Queen of Swords, power and authority, respect and honor, doubling down on that aspect for you. We have the Two of Cups, doubling down on romance again. I think that is strong confirmation that romance could be sparking for you very soon. I wonder if we'll get any kind of message of when. Five of Swords. There could be multiple people wanting to come toward you, and you almost get a choice, or there's someone you're interested in, rather, that you kind of don't think too much about these offerings and people coming toward you with romance because you have someone else in mind. Seven of Swords. Yeah, you have something sneaky up your sleeve. We talked a lot about like not sharing what you have going on, and so with love it could be the same way. You kind of don't talk too much about this person until you know it's like it's real. Page of Wands. Yeah, romance is in the air. Something about wealth. I had a message about like romance and wealth tying together with part of your manifestation could be opportunities to travel more often, and you're able to treat the person you love to be your plus one most of the time, whether that means that you accommodate their trip or whatever it is, but regardless, they are your plus one. You guys have a lot of fun together. That's what I see with the Page of Wands. You're going to adventure, learn a lot together. If you are already in a relationship, I just feel like your manifestation in terms of finances and the House of Wealth is going to allow opportunity for such travel, for adventure, new opportunities that you and your partner had not yet experienced. And it's new things you're doing together. You learn new things together as well. It's very fun and exciting. So overall, I love this message for you guys. I hope you got what you needed out of it. I hope you're feeling good and excited for all of this to come to you, because you have worked hard toward it and you deserve it so much, pile one. So please do take the time to like, comment pile number one, and subscribe to the channel. But with all of that being said, I hope you have an amazing day. I wish you the best of luck in all of your manifestations, and I will see you in your next reading. Hi there, group 2. Welcome to your messages. Let's jump right in. Group number 1 was super fun, so let's find out what you guys are currently manifesting. We're going to use a couple different oracle decks to look at kind of like the energy behind your manifestation at this point. If you're aware of it, if you've been actively trying, how are you feeling about it? We're just going to get those kind of dynamics from a couple different decks, and then we're going to find out what actually you are manifesting, what is in progress, what will be coming to you. So stay tuned for all of your messages. It's a really good one today. Let's see this final deck before we get some messages. Group 2, what are they manifesting? How are they doing it? How are they feeling about the process? Let's get one card. Perfect. All right, let's take a look. So group 2, wow, this is the same card that came out for pile 1. That's interesting. So we have reprise, recovery, and comeback. The key word is resurrection. Okay, let's see how this differs. We have dragons with slay them all. Oh my gosh, I love this so much. Okay, and lizard spirit with dream the world into being. This is a fiery comeback. This is a planned and calculated comeback. This was you deciding to make your way back to where you once were and taking the steps to do so. Dragons, slay them all. You knew what you were doing, you did it, and dreaming the world into being, that is the philosophy you have behind life that allowed you to attack these challenges in such a way. Because you would not let anything stand between the strong faith you have that the world you live in can be dreamed into being, to be exactly what you want. You can be exactly who you want to be and what you want to be in this lifetime, and you don't let things get in the way of that. So if something is not to your liking, if something is negative, it's easy for you to make the decision that it needs to go and to remove it effectively from your life, from your energy, no longer affecting you. You will make strong moves toward what you want. Strong comebacks. No weak action here. This is bold. The intention is absolutely here behind manifesting, behind generally just getting what you want. You may not call it manifestation, but 2 of Wands, she means business. She is waiting for the call. She's waiting for the signal on her post, like ready, like you mean business. That's huge. Even with the lizard spirit, it reminds me of the imagery here of the 2 of Wands with the 2 leaves going up there. Yeah, dream the world into being and waiting for opportunities, eyes wide open, waiting, always going to recover, always going to make a comeback, always coming back stronger than you once were, defeating everything in your way. It's crazy. I love this for you guys. Let's just pull out a couple tarot to get further information about what you're doing, what you're feeling. How is pile 2 going about manifestation? What is their life philosophy in general? How they go about dreaming their world into being. So we have strength. Wow. Yes. Absolutely. A lot of strength. 10 of Pentacles, holding the highest vision possible and going for that, going for gold. Yes, the Wheel of Fortune, trusting that fortune makes its way to you. You have the philosophy of replacement, of reciprocity, of output, encouraging input, and the other way around, feeling the need to output, to give when you do receive, to keep that cycle going. You practice that philosophy in life. You have a lot of strength. You focus your strength toward yourself and defeating what is in front of you. The 10 of Pentacles is, again, the highest vision you could possibly hold for your world, is what you go for in general. That is, in all actions you take, the essence of achieving this dream life is in mind, either consciously or at times unconsciously. No action is weak. No action is not worth it. The 2 of Swords, that may be something you don't see, or something that my goodness, I keep moving those cards. That's interesting. But this could be something you don't see, or you know it's true, but you don't recognize how much it is actually helping you. Let's get one more tarot card. I've been looking at this one We're going to grab these two to kind of clarify this row. We have the Seven of Wands. Yeah, fighting so hard. The Empress with a lot of strength and agility, I wanted to say, or fertility came to mind as well, meaning that you're capable of getting a lot. You're capable of dreaming not just the best possible things, but multiple. The Ten of Pentacles, multiple, enough to share, enough. Again, giving and receiving is going to be a huge theme in your life. It's something you could practice right now, even if you don't see yet the means to do so freely from the eyes of others. Perhaps they might wonder how you do so that freely when you, whatever, you could be, yeah, the situation you have, they wonder how do you give so freely, because some may not be willing to give as freely if they were in a similar situation. But you do that now. In your life, you will grow that abundance, grow that prosperity, and do it even more to greater exchange. It's something that's important to you in life, is you know how you can make your world better by changing things. And so you feel it's important in your life to practice energy exchange, even between complete strangers, like fleeting moments and passing, because you know how much it affects you to have one small piece of information, compliment, resource come in, and how much it changes your energy and makes you feel better. So you prioritize doing the same for other people in any way that you can, any opportunity that presents itself to uplift someone, to be kind or generous to someone. I think that you practice that, and that's part of your manifestation power. Getting into that, not having too much hold on your material things is a great way to manifest more of it. Generally, that concept, and applying that to other areas as well when manifesting, being able to let things go allows it to come to you. Yeah, so that's how you go about it. It seems quite wise. Pile number one, of course, you guys share a major card, and they had major elements of being very wise in this process, and as well as gaining a lot of wisdom through connections in this lifetime as well. So if you want any additional clarity and information after this reading, go ahead and check out pile one as well, but no pressure, just if you feel called to, if you want anything, any more information you feel goes unanswered. And then we're gonna look now into what exactly you're manifesting. And this deck here, let's get one more card to give a specific element to what this oracle card is speaking of for us. Oh, we're skipping over. No, we're not. We have tea leaf next. Okay. Change. New season of life. You're manifesting a new season. A comeback, a recovery, always, but this time huge. Ostentation. Okay. Going at it with a certain kind of energy of optimism, but it can come across as being just a little bit like not grounded. Like people, the Empress, you do view yourself in a very high light, in a very, you're very confident, you are very assured, and so there are ways in which people can interpret that as being too much or whatever it is. And so that's kind of the energy you're showing up in. But your manifestations have brought you so much joy, so much peace. The change it has brought in your life, you cannot help but exist the way you do, but exude the energy that you do. Like, you're optimistic, and though you want other people to be happy, to be influenced positively by your energy, by your embrace, by giving anything to them, you know that there are times when optimism is too much for people to handle, when they're in a place where they cannot meet that level of optimism. It's natural for people to get triggered by that if they are really, really struggling to achieve that as well. So that's just part of what your manifestation is bringing. It's bringing a lot of change in kind of how you were viewed. The Strength card, your strength, authority, beauty, radiance has always been there, but you're finally going to be given the things and the life that match that support that translate that energy that's within through your environment, your exterior, the places you find yourself working in, where your influence reaches as well, expands. It becomes more valued financially. And so just with this change, it's a new season of life. It's a great dream that has come true for you. And so with that comes jealousy, comes just negativity from inability to handle that level of success on your end, the optimism you exude. Yeah. That's part of the vibes that are going to come with this. It's going to be life-changing. It's going to change your situation and how you were viewed by certain people. Let's look with the tea leaf. Details. What is this manifestation, please? We need to know details about what pile 2 has been manifesting. Any other tea leaf? Do you see the month card and this one? Is there anything else pile 2 should know? I think that's it. Yeah. We have kangaroo with unsettled times, need to plan ahead. We have the month of March. We have key with successful outcome to your problems. Beautiful. And boot with increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Need to plan ahead. What are you manifesting? I think things could be unsettled right now. You could be planning ahead right now. You could be aware of a change, a new season of life on the horizon. Now you're planning ahead for that specific situation where times are unclear, your situation is unclear. Right now, what you perceive ahead of you, you do sense a lingering new season of life, a change on the horizon because it's settled. There is something that's changing, a reprise. But I don't think you realize that what you're picking up on is one thing and not the thing that you were caught on. I think it's something different. I think come March, perhaps, things will be resolved with what you're thinking of, but also in other areas. And you'll be called to increase your efforts to maintain it. And so things are like, you're picking up on unsettled times ahead because of what you have planned. But I think what is actually going to take place in that time frame is something else coming in. Something else is going to sweep you off your feet. It's going to be a new season regardless, but I wouldn't put too much vision on what exactly it's going to look like. Plan ahead in the most basic ways to ensure your safety, happiness, comfort. Do the things that will make you feel good in those areas, make you feel ready in those areas. But come March, this new chapter is going to be different than what you thought it is. But regardless, problems will be resolved, successful outcomes to your problems. And going forward, it will be a good change, a good opportunity, a good season of life. But your call will be to increase your efforts to maintain it. It's going to call for bigger effort to keep it in your life, to keep it running, to keep attention coming toward it. I see her looking at a phone. It could involve some aspect of being online, of some opportunity coming through you from being online, or yes. So let's get some tarot to expand on what this manifestation is. Can we know here for group 2, what is this change we're picking up on coming in March? Can we get information about that? Group 2, what change is coming to them? I'm going to take those to answer that. So we have the 5 of Cups. Okay. We have King of Cups. Look at that. Like feeling like lack, anticipating a season of lack, anticipating it to go one way, and we don't see that there is a solution right behind. And it takes you from the 5 of Cups of lack, of feeling like you don't have what you need, preparing to not have what you need, all the way to the King of Cups, who is in his power, in his authority, who has seen it play through, who has understood what the divine plan was in that situation, who has that under wraps at this point, and who is controlling the situation that they have been provided with going forward. They maintain it effortlessly and with joy, with playfulness, with attention to their emotions, honoring their inner child through it. Yeah, so come March, new season of life that you are preparing for mildly is going to be a change, but it's going to put you into a different position of power that will resolve your problems. Let's see. What is this going to look like? What can we get details about what it is? The Hierophant. You could be educating, you could be sharing your voice, you could have a big platform. We talked about being online as well. The High Priestess, and she's online, she's on a laptop, or just, yeah, like a remote opportunity. The Hermit on the laptop again, this is actually crazy. Yeah, a remote opportunity, sharing your voice, sharing your story, writing, educating, working one-on-one, mentoring, but it's going to be enjoyable. And the spring, like March, things will be blooming. You will match the season as it takes off in the very beginnings of spring. It will bloom and be supported and just blossom, meaning that there's more work that's needed, more effort needed, but it will be so enjoyable because it is all your creation. What is this creation? What is pile 2 going to be doing? This is so exciting. Final messages for you guys. Ace of Swords. Using your mind to come up with a niche idea, something that hasn't been done before quite in the way that you will. 3 of Cups. Finding a great community, finding the right people to receive it, and generally in this new season of life, being connected with the right people. Change for the better in terms of relationships. Wow, the 2 of Cups as well. Definitely in terms of your personal relationships, as well as building a larger sense of community through work and through other niche communities as well, but getting your own committed partner or a very strong platonic friendship even. Yes. 6 of Swords. Overall, you're going to be moving to a much more stable. Overall, it's going to stabilize. It's happy from the beginning. It's exciting from the beginning, but yet it is going to really, you're going to grow comfortable into it. You're going to grow into such a routine, into such a comfort with your friends, your community, your partner, all of this. If you're currently in a relationship, you're growing into such a stronger, trusting bond with them, a much more comfortable companionship and unit all together with the Hermit, like respecting boundaries, respecting space, but at the same time almost like merging those personal spaces, becoming one in the most beautiful way. Overall, moving to more peaceful waters, you're manifesting great things for yourself. I hope that you're proud of yourself through this process. You're on the road to a destined greatness, Pile 2. Please take the time to like, comment that you came from Pile 2, and subscribe to the channel. With all that said, I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you in your next reading. Hi there, Group 3. Welcome to your messages. I'm super excited. Groups 1 and 2 were so fun. We found out a lot of information about what they have coming to them, so let's find out for you guys, Pile 3. We're going to start with Oracle cards. We're going to take a look first at kind of your energy behind manifesting, how you've been approaching it, how you've been feeling about it, have you been consciously doing it, all of those kinds of things to get aware of your energy before we look at the context of your actual manifestations, what is happening for you next. So let's find out. We'll get one card from this deck for Pile 3, and let's take a look at your first messages. Free will, sovereignty, independence, and free spirit. Beautiful. We have butterfly spirit with transformation is beautiful. Gorgeous. And sword with make the change. Wow. I feel like you have been thinking about pursuing a path that would be good for you. You've been interested in taking a certain kind of journey for self-transformation, for life transformation, maybe even transforming your work. You could have something that you create that you're wanting to see answering to the market, answering to public demands. Can I change this? Can I kind of flip this on its head? And free will, independence, you're a free spirit. Transformation is beautiful as well. It will be beautiful. Guys, this cannot be more clear. If that's what is resonating with you, that's just one idea I'm getting so far, but make the change because the transformation is beautiful and because you have the free will to do so. And because Eight of Pentacles represents having a lot of skill, expertise, experience in an area, you're very good at it. And so I think your judgment call is not one to be diminished. I think your creative touch and your thought processes for how to make this work should not be diminished. Look to yourself for the answers. We see that in the sword card. And go ahead and make that change. You're thinking about it. You have been thinking about making a change, about flipping this on its head, it looking different, transforming. It could be the same, but target something different. And I'm noticing how, I guess I must have subconsciously made this connection, but this has the crown right there, and I was looking at her crown and just thinking about how like the colors match the butterflies. To me, they look like that. They go together, and then we have the crown a little peeking through there. So that's like just another detail hidden within here that makes it feel so strong to me that this is your message, to use your free will. Act independently to make the change. Truly, independently, look to yourself. What do you think? What do you feel intuitively? What change makes you excited? What change will refresh and reinvigorate this process for you? You're very skilled. You are an expert. Trust your opinion in this case. And that could be what you're thinking about manifesting. Good luck and prosperity surrounding this transformation, having it be well received, even better received perhaps, having this be your taking off point, your catalyst, this being your moment to stardom, your moment to be discovered. Taking a bold risk is what you're considering, and using manifestation to support that process to ensure it's guaranteed that it will happen for you, that it will come to fruition. So let's look with the tarot, just get a little bit more information about you guys before we jump into what you're actually manifesting and what will actually happen. Let's find out more about how pile 3 has been feeling about their current situation. Are they thinking about changing something? Is that what the call to do is? I'm pretty certain it is, but these are the questions we want to know. We have the High Priestess. Maybe like modernizing something as well as what you're thinking of, like switching to a platform that is more modern, a medium that is more modern, changing the aesthetic, changing the target demographic to be more modern, changing the values and philosophies. Yeah, and going online, going with modern ways to promote and to manifest through promotion, through your actions. Yes, the High Priestess. Ace of Wands. You do have a good idea. I think I mentioned that. Like, the idea is good. It's creative. You have experience. You know the field. You know the dynamics of it. You know the basic workings of it. And so your call is to transform it, to transform the appearance, to transform the aesthetic of it, transform the creative eye behind it, to make it more palatable, to make it more attractive, to reach the people it intends to. The Moon and the Star. So how you have been approaching this process with the Moon and the Star. I think you're just beginning to understand. We have the High Priestess as well. You're just beginning to understand, like, manifestation, using your intuition, following downloaded and channeled guidance even. The Moon is like looking within to receive that guidance, to follow intuition, to see how you feel as a free spirit, as someone who is independent. But the Star card comes in as well with the consideration of, it feels like the universe is supporting me in this time to make this move. I feel like I want to do it, and it also feels like the energy in the air is right to go forward, to leap into the unknown and be supported, be caught. You're tapping into both areas, internal and external energetically, especially internal, but looking at it through the lens of the external as well. Know your surroundings, know your situation. You're looking at it in a very practical way. I think this is coming in as more of a practical way in which you're paying attention to surroundings and the environment and what it is asking for at the time. It's practical, like, again, you're listening to the market, you're listening to what people want. But I think what you don't realize is how you can also listen and attune to the universe. You have sovereignty, you have connection, you have power and purpose here. You are part of this whole system that is one, and so you can listen to it for guidance. You can tap into it and feel the energies that are calling you to do or to rest. Let's go ahead and get into what you're actually manifesting, what is actually going to take place in this situation. Okay, so let's see. pile 3 what they are manifesting. Let's take a couple from this deck as well to get more specific, detailed elements of the manifestation. We can understand it clearly. So we have remember who you are, return to the roots. Wow. And let's look further into what this means. Wow, intuition. Yep, that's what I was thinking in enterprise. Wow. What you are actually manifesting is going to be an ability to connect and communicate with yourself to a deeper level, with the universe to a deeper level. Remembering who you are, you're going to unlock some knowledge, like some ancient wisdom of who you are, why you are here, what you're meant to do. It's all about the internal. Like, this makes me think that she is holding the moon. We have the moon card, which speaks of looking inward, looking to the home within yourself as well, to the roots. Use your intuition so that going forward, you will be able to use that for manifestations beyond this one. The enterprise, it's a whole new arena to work with, a whole new set of tools to become familiar with. And you have the opportunity to do that and see what you can make. You have the opportunity to make, to enterprise a large space for yourself in this lifetime. The hand makes me think of feeling, of being in touch and connected in that way as well. Yes. Okay. So let's get into the tea leaf. This will give us more information of exactly what is manifesting. This will give us the most kind of detailed aspects. So can we know what is manifesting beyond this spiritual growth and the ability to connect and communicate with the inner and the universe as well? Let's see. We have bear, danger, especially in money matters. We have tiger, doing something risky and taking a chance. Okay, we have bat with take care, enemies are working against you. Torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Indeed. Fire, strong emotion, passionate love, or hate. I think you're manifesting a time in your life that is overall new territory. Everything is transforming in multiple areas. Things are changing. Your changes within are reflected, like life imitates art, that kind of concept. Your life imitates your art. When you change, when you transform, the thing that you've been known for, the thing that you have had your name tied to, your likeness tied to, you are known for this aesthetic, you're known for this work, this project. Life imitates art. When you change that art, which has defined your life so far, your life transforms with that. It's a package deal. Your life is going to reflect your art. It's almost like this storybook is unfolding for you, where if you had been sheltered almost from some situations, you're experiencing that in real time. It's giving you more context for the art that you have created so far, inspiring it further through getting the learned and experienced context of heartbreaks, of setbacks, of blockages, of overcoming challenges, of luck coming in, of new romance, of new interests. Like, it's all of it that you will experience and become a master of life. You're going to unlock like so much information, becoming a master of life, remembering who you are, returning to the roots, and unlocking the collective experience across lifetimes, for you, across humanity. You're experiencing the things that you may have portrayed in your art to this point. And it's your time to feel it, to know it. And it's exciting. All of these things coming up about danger, doing something risky, take care enemies, strong emotions, passionate love or hate. Through all of it comes what ties it all together, what anchors all of these experiences, is having them in the name of spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding of who you are, looking in the mirror, as well as life as a whole. Downloading and remembering past lives, past experiences, connecting with humanity in a stronger way than you ever have through your own experiences going forward. And it's really truly manifesting so much in your life stemming from these experiences. You're honestly manifesting the experiences themselves. You may unconsciously have asked for this, have asked for things to be shaken up, to transform, to change. You've been craving and begging for change. Maybe unknowingly, you've been really craving it at this point. Your work has been inspired by the situations you want to experience. And so those will be coming to you. You're manifesting a story to unfold, and you are the main character. You are the protagonist. You get everything that comes out of it, the good, bad, the ugly, but it's all yours. It's your name, your story to carry through with you, and it's bringing you so much development, enlightenment, higher understanding, and awareness and wisdom going forward. This is your story about to unfold. Let's look at tarot to get just a little bit more information about this manifestation before we conclude your messages. So, pile 3, can we know more about what this manifestation is? Is this accurate, the way in which it has been portrayed? Can we know anything else about how it will go down? Pile 3's manifestation. Okay, anything else? I'm gonna take those. Let's see, what pile 3 is manifesting the Ace of Pentacles. Beautiful. Money opportunity. The Chariot. Wow, transformation is really what I'm seeing in that, like physical transformation, having the means to express yourself in the ways you've always wanted to. 10 of Wands, having the ability to let go of things that you never thought you'd feel free or safe enough to let go of. 7 of Swords, discovering a new boldness in your life as well, discovering the ability to assert free will and free spirit, never looking back after this experience and saying that you can't do it again, never looking back in the ways you have before, looking forward and being present. You're going to be able to repeat this time and time again. You're going to grow so much through this process. These are your messages, pile 3. I hope you enjoyed this. Please take the time to like, comment that you came from pile 3, as well as subscribe to the channel. With all of that said, I hope you have an amazing day. I wish you the best of luck in this journey, and I will see you in the next reading.